Alright, what's going on? I'm going to give you guys a full guide for how to play Azami on Coastline right now. I'm going to go through 3 of the sites. I'm going to go through Hookah, Kitchen and Penthouse. Just because you only need to know 3 of the sites to be able to play it in rank. So, yeah, I'm going to start off with the Hookah site. There's no real reason why, it's just kind of what I'm going to do first. All 3 sites are equally as bad as each other. But anyways, the first one you want to put is on this pool table like this. It blocks off the angle from Aqua, or the majority of the angle at least, from Aqua into the rotate hole. So if you're trying to run across, you can run across pretty safely. And it also just gives you some lines of sight, angles you can play around to watch Aqua side. Just pretty broken Azami to use. The next one I like to put is on this here, because it blocks off the angle from the Hookah window. So you can play inside in Hookah safely from the window. I placed a little bit poorly, there's big gaps there, but if you put it on the main beam, like this one but there, it's a little bit better, I guess. The third one I like to put is on here, behind the bar. Just so you can play here a little bit better, so you can actually like play it better and pick off it. Instead of just having the little holes in the thing that you can get shot through. Just a little bit better. The fourth one, I like to put is on this here, like this. Just so it gives you a bit more protection while you're swinging around these holes. I like to open up this wall like this and reinforce these two, just so I can play like this off it and hold the VP hallway in 90 and stuff like that. The last one, it's not really something I'll use. I'll keep it in my pocket and replace one of these ones. Probably this one, because this one tends to get destroyed from a nade below or from you've just Nash charge or a Gone 6. So I just like to replace that one if it's gone, or if this one gets gone, I'll replace this one as well. Just whichever one gets destroyed, you can replace it with the last keeper barrier. Or another alternative is you can place one here, behind here like this, and you can pick off both the sides of it. You can pick around to stop the push in from the Aqua instead of planting. It just gives you a bit more protection to play behind this bar, because without the keeper, this bar is wallbangable, as you can see. But with the keeper there, it means you can play there without getting wallbanged. But yeah, so that's all the key barriers you need to know to be able to play a Hookah. Obviously, when you play, you'll reinforce these 4 walls, reinforce these 2, and then these 2, and this one, and you can never do this one. Well, I like to do this one and make holes there like that. That was an accidental hole. But yeah, that's pretty much how I like to set up Hookah. Next on to kitchen. Alright, so on to the kitchen now. The way I like to play the kitchen as armies is to like just play on site by myself, or with other people on site, obviously, because I don't always trust my teammates to actually hold the site. Usually I expect them to just be running around the map dying. So I like to put them in a way that I can play on the site by myself and have full control of the site and what's going on. So the first one I like to put is on this here, this kitchen shelf. Just give you some ways you can peek the kitchen door from. Some extra protection as well, so you don't get shot through the gaps. But obviously when you're playing this, you're exposed to the window. So I like to put my second one here on the back side of the bomb. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it just means that you can hold like this. If they jump in the window, they'll be dead. And you can also hold a pixel here as well on the window jumping. Whichever way you hold it like that, if they jump in, they're gonna die. You could put it a bit lower so there's not this gap, or you can use this gap if you want to, like that. But anyways, the next one I like to put is on this drone hole in the bathroom. Pretty much because people like to just AFK. People like to AFK behind the Lamborghini out here and hold the drone hole. But if you put the Azami gate there, they can't.
You have been spotted.
The Azami barrier there, obviously they can't see anything because it's just a brick wall in front of them. The fourth one, sorry, I like to put is right here. You put it a little bit next to the top of this here, like that, and it makes a pixel there. If you put it a bit more to the left, it'll make a smaller pixel, but it doesn't have to be exact. If you just put it like a little bit left of the top here, and then you can get a pixel onto the window, and it blocks the majority of the angle from the attackers. The final one is optional. You can keep it and replace one of them, or you can use it to block them off when they actually try and come. Let's say they break down the service door, and you don't want to make it easy for them. You can just throw one and block off the door a little bit, just to annoy them. or you can put it on the corner of this table here. But it doesn't actually fully block off the door. There's little angles I can get around it, so I don't really always like doing that one. My own kitchen. Next off, we'll go to the penthouse. Alright, so now we're onto the penthouse site. The way that I like to hold this is just by extending into VIP with a rotate hole here. The first key I like to put is on the back side of this chair here, like this. Just anywhere on the back, and then from that you can get a pixel onto the bathroom. You have the drop bathroom. But it also blocks off pretty much the whole angle. It only gives them the same pixel to use, but it means that anyone in the theatre is pretty much safe behind it, and there's no way they can come and melee it. The only way they get rid of it is with an ash charge or an explosive of some kind, or a gun 6. The next thing you want to do is, because you're making this rotate here, obviously it's not safe to be quickly running through when there's a big window there. So what I like to do is to put a key on the back of this, and it blocks off the entire rotate from the window. It also gives you a little bit of a hole there. You don't try and shoot them through the sofa or something, but it's not really common that you'll use that, to be honest. But it's just a thing that you can know about. Next, I like to, if you're going to hold VIP, I like to give some keypad barriers to the person that's playing in VIP. So I like to put one here, the corner there, and if you're playing behind this bookshelf, you can just sort of rotate around it and play off it like that. Give you some more angles. You can hold this a little bit safer with this. Just gives you more angles you can use to play around and to play off it. You can stop the push to the side from here. You can hold the hallways, etc. You can do pretty much everything from this position in VIP. So because of that, I like to put 2 here. I like to put 1 here as well. Because these bookshelves are like wood, so they're wall bangable, obviously. So if you put 1 there, you can just have more protection to play with. If you want to hold the Hall of Fame, you can hold it from this little pixel angle here. It just gives you more protection if you want to play off it. Like this, you can just play around both these keypads and make it really hard for attackers to kill you. Now for the final one, I like to break this table here and put 1 on the back side of this. Doesn't have to be perfect. Essentially, so you can play this position, because obviously before, if it's just the half wall there without the wall, you can't crouch really behind it, or your head will be poking out the top. But with this, you can play it fully safely. You can pick around it. You've got a bit of a pixel here. If you place it a little bit more to the left, you can get a tighter pixel. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Like it works pretty good no matter where you put it on this. And obviously you can stop with the push in. You can hold the window. You can hold the fucking hallway from the holes. Bit like that. It's just that's basically one of the best setups I've seen and I use when I'm playing my ranked games. I'm not going to show you the blue bar site because, I mean, you only need to know 3 sites to be able to play it on ranked or in comp. But what I will say though is all of these sites, all of these setups, you can use on other sites. For example, you can use some of the keypads from this setup if you're defending kitchen and you want to hold upstairs. And you can use the same for hookah ones if you want to defend blue bar and want to play above, kind of thing. But yeah, that's all the keypad barriers you need to know to be able to win on Coastline. If you got any other ideas for maps that you want to see next, make sure you drop a comment down below and watch my other ones. I've done guides on both Chile and Oregon. So if you want to watch them, they're on my channel, and go subscribe. Thanks for watching. In a bit, fellas.